You are live streaming a genocide and saying that this is for the sake of Jewish people. You are putting all Jews at risk. I mean, let's table the fact that this is a very inhumane and unjust and immoral and illegal genocide. And that's not just me saying that. That's countless genocide experts. That's, Zionists who have been saying that. That's B'Tselem, the Israeli human rights organization, the Israeli Jewish human rights organization. B'Tselem says it's a genocide. Physicians for Human Rights says it's a genocide. All of these Israeli organizations say it's a genocide. But what we have to remember is that there's also a trick. In fact, there is a minister of Israel who said that this is the trick we play. When we talk to people, we bring up the Holocaust and we bring up anti-Semitism. And we do that whenever someone criticizes Israel. And this woman, Shalomit Aloni, was a minister of education in Israel. And so what we're going to see throughout this panel, I assume and I predict from watching past panels, is we're going to see a lot of lying, a lot of obfuscation, and a lot of claims that people are anti-Semitic or picking on Israel unfairly or self-loathing Jews. And you should just bear that in mind. And Shabbos, I just watched the panel with you and you lied through your teeth the entire time. You even said, fact check me on something. You said that Pierce asked you if the proportion of children killed was higher in Gaza than it was in other wars. And you said that it was as high in other wars. And you named the Syrian Civil War, Vietnam, and Korea. Unfortunately, the stats don't back you up. And the proportion of children killed in all of those wars was lower. I can go over the stats with you, but was lower than the proportion of children killed in Gaza. So we have an active genocide going on. It is actually illegal for the United States to support this genocide. It violates the Leahy Law. It violates the Foreign Assistance Act. It is a threat to every living person, basically. And of course, ironically, now I don't speak out because this has a dangerous effect on Jews. It does have a dangerous effect on Jews. I speak out because I believe that Palestinians are human beings with human rights. I also speak out because Israel doesn't get to speak for all Jews. But the irony is that for all the people like you who talk about Jewish safety, the irony is that you are making Jews less safe. Israel is making Jews less safe. AIPAC is making Jews less safe. The ADL is making Jews less safe. And you're engaging in the anti-Semitic trope of equating Jewishness with Zionism. Every time that you claim that all Jews have to be Zionists or that it's anti-Semitic to be anti-Zionist, you are leaning into that dual loyalty trope, which claims that all Jews are a monolith and we all support Israel. And again, when you're live streaming a genocide that the entire world sees and you're saying that this is for the sake of Jews, I don't know how that's good for the Jews.